Live from the rinks in Hyde Park, New York, the Stony Brook University Seawolves take on the Syracuse University Orange in an ACHA-ESCHL divisional matchup. You're watching Seawolves Hockey Live. And good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live. Andy Mignani here. Glad you could join us this evening. Tonight, the number 14th ranked team in the country, the Stony Brook Seawolves, return home, running a 4-game winning streak, and will face off against the Syracuse University Orange. It's been a few weeks since I've been on the broadcast, so let me get everyone up to date. The Seawolves hit the road after sweeping the Liberty Flames here back home in mid-January, and played that 2-game series, and they defeated them here back in mid-January. And then they went on the road to play the number 3 ranked team in the country, Adrian College. And after splitting with Adrian here last year, the Seawolves dropped both games, 7-6 and 3-1 at Adrian. The Seawolves played their next 2 games, which was a home-and-home series with New York University Violets. The Seawolves defeated NYU in both of those games, 10-1 and 3-2. Then the Seawolves hit the road again last weekend and defeated the University of Delaware Blue Hens, winning both games 7-1 and 6-5. Revenging the Blue Hens 2-game series sweep of the Seawolves here back in December. As far as tonight's matchup is concerned, these two teams have met in October and split the 2-game series in Syracuse, with the Seawolves winning the first game 4-3 and dropping the second game 3-2 in overtime. Both teams have a winning record home and away, and the Seawolves are 8-4, 0-1 at home, and the Syracuse Orange are 6-4, 1-1 on the road. So tonight is going to be a good matchup, and not only because these two teams have a winning record, they play in the same division, and they're becoming a very, very good rivalry, but tonight and this weekend, Syracuse needs to win. They are ranked 18th in the country and could jeopardize a bid to nationals if they slip. And these 2 games, Trev, are going to be really important for Syracuse, so I'm expecting them to come out and charged up.
Absolutely, and the numbers game with the ACHA, it feels like it's a different game every year, how to get to nationals. And the one surefire way is to win your league. After that, you just got to play well.
Let the chips fall where they may, exactly. We're going to do a little quick player spotlight. We'll do the Stony Brook Seawolves first. We'll talk about their top scorers, their top point getters for the year so far. Number 1 for the Seawolves is number 15, Nick Belger. In 26 games, Belger's got 17 goals, 25 assists for 42 points. He's got 3 power play goals, 20 minutes and penalties in the game winner, and his ranking moved from 37th up to 28th. Next up for the Seawolves is the captain, Brad Riccardi, who is now number 2 in scoring for the Seawolves. 25 games, Brad's got 11 goals, 20 assists for 31 points. He's got a power play goal, 27 minutes and penalties, and he's got 2 game winners for the Seawolves. Rounding up the top 3, number 91, newcomer freshman Dustin Ronaldo. In 25 games, Dustin's got 14 goals, 15 assists for 29 points. He's got 4 power play goals, 12 minutes and penalties, and he's got a game winner as well. In net today for the Seawolves will be number 29, Sean Keating. And in 8 games played, Keating has a 4-1 record. He's got a 2.72 goals against and a .927 save percentage. Keating is ranked 39th in the country. Backing him up will be number 72, Richard Shipman. In 16 games, Shipman has a 9-6 record, a 2.87 goals against, and a .912, and he's ranked 36th in the country. Let's scoot over to the Syracuse Orange and take a look at their top scorers. Number 17, Peter Owen Hayward. In 24 games, Hayward has 19 goals, 16 assists for 35 points, 9 power play goals, 47 minutes and penalties, and a game winner. Next up is number 6, Ford Hatchett. In 24 games, Hatchett's got 2 goals, 20 assists for 22 points. He has 2 power play goals, 33 minutes and penalties, and he's got a game winner as well. Next up, we have a tie for 3rd. Number 11, Connor McNamara. In 24 games, McNamara's got 14 goals, 5 assists, 19 points, 11 power play goals, 16 minutes and penalties. and tying McNamara in that third position is number 20, Trip Francis. In 24 games, Francis has 6 goals, 13 assists for 19 points, 3 power play goals, 16 minutes in penalties, and he's got a couple of game winners himself. In net tonight will be number 30 for Syracuse, Eric Parker. Eric Parker's played 1 game. He's 1-0. He's got 1.0 goals against, and he's got a .97 save percentage. So backing him up will be number 37, Mike Cuozzo. 10 games for Cuozzo, 4-4 record, 3.47 goals against, and a .892 save percentage. What's pretty interesting about these teams is their team records. Overall, Stony Brook is 26 games. In 26 games, they're 15-8 and 1-1. 1-2 on the overtime loss and shootouts. Stony Brook has scored 119 goals, and they've given up 78. So basically, they score 4.5, almost 4.6 goals per game, and they give up 3. So about a goal and a half better in their record as far as overall goals. At home, they're 8-4, 0-1, and with 55-4, 32 against, we hold that same truth of a goal and a half ahead of the competition. Away, Stony Brook is 7-4, 1-1, and they are 64 goals, 46 against, again keeping that average intact. So they're basically 1.5 goals better than their competition. That's why they have a winning record. As far as Syracuse is concerned, in 24 games they have 12 wins, 8 losses. They also have an overtime loss and a shootout loss. Their goals for and goals against are a little tighter. They have 92 goals for, 78 against. So basically, they are just about a goal, or just under a goal in separation on what they score and what they give up. At home, they're 6-4, 1-1. They scored 48, and they've given up 41. Again, just about a half a goal better. And on the road, they're 8-4 with 44 goals for, 37 against. Again, edging up just a little bit more than a half a goal over the competition. In the ESCHL, Liberty leads the division with 19 games with 14 wins, 1 loss, 2 overtime loss, and a shootout loss of 42 points. Syracuse is in number 2 position. In 15 games, they're 8-3, 1-1 with 26 points. Stony Brook is right behind them. 16 games, 10 wins, 4 losses, 1 overtime loss, 1 shootout loss for 25 points. And then comes Rhode Island with 7-8 record for 15 points, then Delaware, and then NYU. And that will round out the division for the ESCHL. Now, what's really interesting, Trev, that I noticed is that the Syracuse players, and I look at the stats, and the stats don't lie as far as the goal scoring is concerned. They're very good on their power play.
Well, and that's one thing you got to be good at when you come down to Long Island. The referees, they love to raise their arms, except for the days in which they don't.
Yeah, I mean,
I think this is going to be one of those days.
I mean, you could see 26 goals amongst 4 players, all power play goals. That is
that's
really
a sign
good.
Of a potent power play. And
yeah, and their top scorers all kind of play on the same line, so you can see how that works. So the Seawolves will have their work cut out for them because, see, like I said, Syracuse is coming in. They're hungry to win. They want to go to nationals, and they also want to have a better record in the division, possibly maybe get a bye in that first round of the playoffs.
Well, yeah. I mean, you have the ESCHL playoffs coming up very soon. We'll be there before you know it. And soon after that will be the real show, Nationals. And Stony Brook definitely looking to redeem themselves at the ESCHL playoffs this year after having some pretty disappointing results against Liberty University in the playoffs. So
we have the lineups for both teams, and we'll go over those those starters with you. But basically, tonight, we've got some changes in the Seawolf lineup, and we'll talk about them right now. What's going to happen is Murphy is out of the lineup. He had a little bit of a penalty issue in the last game, so he's sitting one out. Taking his place on that line will be defenseman Kyle Yoon. And Yoon has played some forward in his day, so it's not that it's an alien position to him. He'll just fill in, and he'll play that role tonight, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. But the Seawolves are going to put Yoon in that lineup. Kennedy will round out the fourth line, so we have that first line with Riccardi, O'Brien, and Belger. The second line is Slevin, Peck, and Ronaldo. Third line is Crockett, Palmieri, Yoon. And the fourth line, Chukrin, Kennedy, and Bohm. And by the way, Bohm is back in the lineup. Aiden Bohm had been out with a shoulder injury for a good part of the season, and I think he's going to bring back some good depth to the Seawolves. So we'll keep an eye on him tonight as he makes his return to the lineup. On defense for the Seawolves, it'll be Kasha and Moore, Pepe and Hickey, Heffernan and Kowicki, with Geisel rounding out the seventh defensive slot. In net will be Keating, and Shipman will back him up. As far as the Syracuse Orange is concerned, they will start with, at center, number 20, Trip Francis. He'll be centering left wing, number 24, Owen Harrington, and right wing, number 11, Connor McNamara. On left defense will be number 6, Ford Hatchett. On right defense, number 7, Patrick Kokorin. In goal will be number 30, Eric Parker. Our head official tonight is Erickson. And we'll get the linesman for you as well. But we are going to just take a break now because they're going to cut the ice, and we'll be back for the start of the game in about less than 10 minutes. So thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, we'll get like an 8:45 start.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in, listening to Seawolves Hockey Live pregame. We'll be back in a little bit. And welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live, folks. We're just moments away from the start of the game. We still have to bring the players on the ice, of course, but just kind of catching up on a little bit on what we were saying before regarding the starting lineups. We'll go through them again for you real quick. For the Seawolves, they will start with their captain at center, number 26, Brad Riccardi. And then on right wing, number 55, Keith O'Brien. On left wing, number 15, Nick Belger. Left defense, number 22, Brendan Pepe. Right defense, number 17, John Hickey. In goal will be number 29, Sean Keating. For the Syracuse Orange, they will start with at center, number 20, Trip Francis. On left wing, number 24, Owen Harrington. Number right wing, number 11, Connor McNamara. On left defense, number 6, Ford Hatchett. Right defense, number 7, Patrick Kokorin. In goal, number 30, Eric Parker. And it's time to dim lights and bring the Seawolves on the ice.
And as is tradition, the PA booth and the marching band both completely out of sync.
Yes, that is the Stony Brook Pep Rally Band in the background.
Although with the lights being completely out, I'm sure no signals were seen. But as is tradition.
And I think they're playing a Stony Brook fight song, to be honest, so I think that's more imperative right now.
Although the Stony Brook Seals have been very successful at home with their own intro music. The referees even getting in on the main entrance there.
Yep. All right, lights come back on so everybody can see what they're doing again. And we're going to kick it down to the PA announcer, Jim Maritano, for the starting lineups for both squads.
For visiting Syracuse University, number 6, Ford Hatchett. Number 7, Patrick Corbin. Number 11, Connor McNamara. Number 20, Trip Franzese. Number 24, Owen Harrington. And in goal, number 30, Eric Parker. And now the starting lineup for your Seawolves. Number 15, Nick Belger. Number 17, John Hickey. Number 22, Brendan Pepe. Number 26, Brad Riccardi. Number 55, Keith O'Brien. And in goal for the Seawolves, number 29, Sean Keating. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time,
All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back for the start of this game. Thanks. All right, folks, thank you for that. And we are just moments away from the start of the puck. All right. Maroney is one of our linesmen. Ruben is another one. Emerson is our referee for tonight. Not Erickson. Oh, I was thinking of Erickson for.
Well, we're going to have quite a game tonight. A lot on the line for both teams. Syracuse with playoff implications. Stony Brook looking to keep some momentum on home ice, as well as trying to build on some great work over the past few weeks.
Yes, they have really, like I said, they're coming in, riding a 4-game winning streak, and they want to keep this momentum going right now because this is really super important for the Seawolves with only just a couple of weeks really left in the regular season. They want to get going, and they want to keep it positive and keep it winning. Maroney getting ready to drop the puck. McCarty gets to the center ice line, and here we go. Syracuse wins the draw. And that's Corin sending it over to the middle, and then O'Brien had it and then lost it. Syracuse dumps in the Seawolves zone. Pepe back to get it. Tries to get it over to Hickey, but it just avoided him. Syracuse looking with a quick start here. Hatchett just sends it high. Doesn't get to the net. McCarty sends it up the wall. Belger trying to get to it. Now Riccardi will. Picked up by Pepe. Pepe bounces it off the wall. Picked off in the neutral zone. Sent back in by Kokorin.
Stony Brook looking to really try to get a fast start, get some clean passes going here, and they're going to try to spring one here.
And they just missed O'Brien on that play, but that was a giveaway. And that's a shot and a save by Keating off the shot from number 26. Is that 26 or 36? Probably 36.
36.
Cato with the shot. 26 is a scratch for Syracuse. Face-off in the Seawolves zone. We're just getting started here. You're watching the Syracuse University orange in blue facing off against the Stony Brook Seawolves in white with red trim. Face-off to the left of Keating. Slevin's being tossed out by Maroney now. And
didn't like what he saw there.
And Ronaldo will take the draw. And again, face-off won by Syracuse. You can see Syracuse has jump in their game because they really can't afford to come in here flat. This is Ronaldo on the left wing, dumping it deep. On the forecheck, comes hard with Peck. Peck to Ronaldo. Ronaldo behind the net. Has the point open. Back to the point. Fake shot by Moore. Moore walks in as the defender falls down. Shoots. Save made by Parker on the wrist shot by Moore. Back to the point. Ronaldo sends a shot right on. Glove down by Parker. And they'll take a face-off inside the Syracuse zone. Down to 18:46 to go in the first period. We apologize we have no clock for you, but we'll keep you abreast. Slevin will take the draw as they stay with that line. And Kasha on defense along with Moore. Back to Moore on the faceoff. Back to Kasha out of the zone. Well, that did not wave it off. Okay. In the zone. So according to the ref, this is Slevin. Slevin now, he loses it.
That one definitely went out.
On the poke check. And Slevin's being really harassed there heavily by number 15, Preston. But now here comes Slevin down right wing, loses it, but will send it in. Picked up by Ronaldo. Ronaldo trying to make a move around Rosen, but no dice there. Puck is loose in the feet and back out into the Seawolves zone. Kasha back to get it for the Seawolves. Heffernan with him. Yoon making his first shift as a forward for the Seawolves, and he'll hold it actually, and now in on Slevin's stick. Slevin's got a man breaking, but had no chance to get him the puck. Slevin right out in front, back to the point, shot, did not get through on the shot from Kowicki. Here comes McNamara through the neutral ice zone, carrying it in. Looked like they could have been offsides, but no call on that one either. So here comes Crockett. Now Crockett's out there with his line. Crockett sends that puck back into the neutral zone. Picked up by Syracuse. Into the neutral zone comes Syracuse. Off the wall. This will go back into the Seawolves zone. Picked up by Kowicki, who fumbles it. Now gets it up to Palmieri, who just lets it go through. McNamara's pass picked off by Yoon. Nicely done there. And this is Pepe. Pepe's pass off the skate. And back into the Syracuse zone comes hard is Palmieri on Cato. Back to Kokorin, back to Chukrin, knocked down by the Seawolf defenseman. That's Hickey. Hickey on the backhand, And a glove down by Parker. Good play by Hickey to keep that play alive and get a shot.
And that was definitely one of the better opportunities the Seawolves have had so far in this game here. We'll take another look at that on the replay. And you can see this here. He's not really looking to make the shot. He's trying to get a pass across, but it gets deflected over. And definitely well done on the goaltender there to grab that out of the air and stop that opportunity before it turned into something more dangerous.
All right, Chuckrin on the draw for the Seawolves. And he's going up against Harrington on this draw. Face-off won by the Seawolves. Keep an eye on the face-off draws, too, as Pepe took a nice big hit on the wall there on that, keeping that puck alive. Back out in front, loose puck. And now we're going to have a call. That is off the mooring, so no change for Syracuse.
It's definitely something you got to be cognizant of coming down here to Long Island. The ice maybe not as sturdy as it is up in Syracuse, but peg depth is going to be the same, though. They all play on youth hockey rinks, so.
Yeah. All right, Truckett on the draw. He's out there with Kennedy and Bohm, who is back for his first game in a while. Kennedy sends it down low. Bohm has it in the corner. Sends it out to Chuckrin, but off the mark, off his stick. Back up to the point, kept in by the Seawolves. And now Syracuse will get out. Through the neutral zone comes Syracuse with speed. The drop pass, and a good shot. And a save made by Keating as it was through the screen. And the net is off the mooring here, so now the Seawolves can't change. That was a very deceptive shot. Nice drop pass, kind of a set play between Kalinowski and Jacobs, able to kind of make that play happen. Keating was able to see it and deflected at the last moment.
Barely got a piece of that one.
Might have been deflected coming in, and I think that might have changed the direction of the puck. Prestamo on the draw against Chuckrin to the left of Keating, and Syracuse wins the draw. Again, I think the face-offs are really going to be important as far as puck possession and teams that are going to have more of a scoring chance. So Seawolves have to do a good job in their zone with the pucks. They barely avoided a penalty on that play. You don't want to be in the box against. You don't want to be a box against Syracuse. They have a good power play. Guys can score goals on the power play for sure. This is off the wall and knocked down, not out. This goes past Keating, and Hickey will just send it up and out of the zone. Right now, you got to give the edge to Syracuse a little bit. They're skating better and moving the puck more. Seem to be a little bit more wanting of this than the Seawolves right now. Oh, what a save by Keating on that second shot. Seawolves just getting caught looking at the puck a little bit here. We're going to have a whistle. There's no whistle now. Now here comes Riccardi. He stopped because he heard a whistle. O'Brien with the pass. And found the shot. Over the top of the net. Nice drop pass by Riccardi. And O'Brien with a good opportunity.
I saw referee Emerson raise his hand.
I thought so.
To blow his whistle.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought I heard a whistle too. Good play by Moore. Take Syracuse player off the puck. And now in the corner, Belger with a one-arm reach and unable to get that puck out. Puck down in the Seawolves zone. Kosh will pick it up as Syracuse goes for a change. He's got time to get out. And that puck was not touched by Belger, and it's an icing. So the face-off back in the Seawolves zone.
Indeed, it's gonna be one of those games. I think the referee's gonna let him play a little bit, try to let all the small stuff go, and only really call it if there's a real scoring chance being disrupted.
Yeah, I agree. All right,
we're getting close to the playoffs, so that's how they're gonna call it there.
Pucciarelli on the draw for Syracuse. And Seawolves win it and lose it, but picked back up by the Seawolves. Moore will send it across, but it's hit off the stick. Back into the Seawolves zone. Kasha going hard for it. Picked up by Moore. He loses it. Now it's loose again. And again, this is all because of the forecheck that they are bringing to the game, Syracuse Orange. So right now, and Keating didn't even see that shot as he was totally screened. Seawolves control. And trying to get it out. Riccardi took a big hit on the wall.
Well, he took that hit. He made the play, and the puck
Seawolves definitely need to start picking up their heads a little bit and start realizing, like Kashi just got hit from behind. There's a penalty.
That's our first penalty of the game.
Yeah,
here.
and I think that's just a little overzealousness by Syracuse. There's no really need to take that shot. Oh, what a play by Slevin, almost able to get that shot off. And we have one penalty. We may have another one. Seawolves now is starting to take control a little bit of this game. Back to the point. Over to Kowicki as they pull the goaltender now, and they got an extra skater on, but the whistle blows, and the Seawolves will go on the first power play as we got a rough going to be called on number 17.
And that's just one of those black and white calls.
That's Peter Owen Hayward. That's their stud.
You make that check so far away from the play and right in front of the referee, that's an immediate arm raise. I don't care what time of the game it is. It's one of those calls you can't let go.
All right, faceoff will be to the left of Parker. O'Brien on the draw. We'll get the line straightened out. This is Palmieri out there with Peck. To Palmieri, wins. Oh, power play goal! A wicked shot. Hard wrist shot by Devin Palmieri, who's starting to come alive for the Seawolves. And they answered that one real quick. I mean, I couldn't even get you the names of the guys who were on the power play, and that's how quickly they scored. So Seawolves take the 1-0 lead on the penalty.
Let's take a quick look at this one here. And that's a ripper. Did that get a deflection too? That might have deflected.
It's quite possible. Let's take another look at it when you get a chance. Face off at center ice, and won by the Syracuse. Controlled by Hatchett. Hatchett to the neutral zone. His pass goes off the wall and picked up by Slevin. Slevin will turn in the neutral zone. He loses it and gets it back to Kowicki, back to Heffernan. Heffernan looks up. He's got Slevin off the skates. Slevin will try to get it in. Now Ronaldo will push it in. Now it's picked up by Syracuse, and that's Francis who'll just kind of chip it in. Picked up by Kowicki. Kowicki will send it up the wall and tipped out by Peck. In the neutral zone. Picked up by Cato. Cato sends it right back.
Ooh, heads up, Colin.
Gorin, and that puck onto the Seawolves bench, missing assistant coach Colin Brumstead. Not by much. All right, 13:02 to go.
Take another look at this here. A great pass there.
It might have went off the skates of O'Brien. It may have changed direction, but it's hard to see. Slevin will get tossed out. Peck will come in and take it. It's Peck, Ronaldo, and Slevin on there with Kowicki and Heffernan. And the puck is loose behind the net. Heffernan lost it. Back to the point to Cato. Shot right on. The save by Keating. Good job by Kowicki to clear out the player, the Syracuse player, so Keating could see it.
Yeah, Keating was able to get a full 20/20 vision on that shot as he corralled that right into his chest.
All right, faceoff will be in the Seawolves zone to the left of Keating. It'll be a Crockett with Palmieri, the goal scorer so far, along with Hickey and Kyle Yoon is playing right wing. Oh, a shot from the slot area, and that just sailed wide. We got a net off the mooring again. And we'll face it off again inside the Seawolves zone. Again, outside of the goal the Seawolves scored, it's a close shots, but I still give the edge to Syracuse so far in the play.
It's a hard-working team that's put up results. They took games against Stony Brook when they visited earlier in the season.
Yeah, they split, right. All right, face off to the left.
We'll talk about the overtime game, though.
Yeah. Right. And Seawolves control. This is Pepe with the puck, trying to get it up the wall, but he's being carefully watched. Good forecheck here by the Orange. And here's a break. Oh, Kuhn almost had it.
Well, he's still going to get it here.
He's going to get to it and takes a big hit, but he gives one right back. It's Yoon with the puck. Still has it. And now he's tripped down, and now he trips down a Syracuse player.
And it looks like we might have a malfunctioning arm on the referee, but we'll check in on that in between periods.
Palmieri will just dump in now, and Crockett will chase after it. D will change for the Seawolves. And an errant pass goes back into the neutral zone, picked up by Bohm. Bohm has it. Aiden Bohm is back in the lineup after a shoulder injury that kept him out for most of the first part of the season. So he's coming back at a good time when the Seawolves need that depth.
Syracuse has got to go for the puck on these non-icing situations. They're going for the body on them, and it's starting to get to the point where Stony Brook is going to burn them on them.
Well, you can tell they're trying to use some kind of physicality on the Seawolves, but the Seawolves actually, they thrive on that. You know, they see that type of game being played, and they just skate. And that's one of the things that they've got this year. They've got a good skating team.
In case of point, that power play goal.
Yep. This is Moore. Moore loses it, and down in the middle, there's good play by Kennedy to break up that potential scoring opportunity. Kasha will just dump it in. Chased down by Chukran. Kasha with a nice big hit on the Syracuse player here on the wall. That was on Peters. And Kasha can lay out the lumber, and he can also lay out the body. This is Heffernan. Heffernan will send it around. Kennedy will get there and try to just hoist it out. Not able to get that puck out. Two Syracuse players right on him. Heffernan will send it across to Kasha. Kasha will backhand it up and hit out by Belger. Pass Hatchett. Seawolves changing up dangerously. That puck just skidded past all 5 players.
Wisely, nobody touched it.
All right. Kowicki with the puck up to the center ice zone. Picked in by O'Brien. O'Brien on that first line now. Nice back check there by Belger. And a big check. Now there's going to be a penalty called on the Seawolves. That's going to be a no-brainer on that one because that's a...
The arms came up.
Yeah.
That's an easy one.
That was a two-man deal, and that's not, not a good thing for the Seawolves. You don't want to do that. You want to keep your physical play up, but no need for 2 guys to hit one here. That's what happened. Seawolves will be on the PK, and Syracuse will come out with their number 1 line, or the line that they're coming out with now. Jacobs, Harrington, can't get the 3rd number there. On defense, number 7, Corn and Hatchett. Face off won by the Seawolves, and that puck goes up into
up next to us, right next to your feet. The radio guy got the puck for that one.
Yeah.
That's his.
All right, face off to the left of Keating as that puck came right into the booth.
Yeah, give a nice shout out to the WSB radio station covering the game on the radio on Long Island.
All right, Belger got 2 minutes for roughing. All right, Seawolves trying to kill off this man advantage. This is Hatchett. Hatchett walking in, shooting. And that was off Keating's glove into the corner. Picked up by Kokorin. The shot by Hatchett again. And you can see Hatchett's probably the guy that sends the puck down a lot. He's got a lot of assists on the power play. Back to the point to Kokorin. He sends it back on the half wall and missed. Picked up by Pepe. Pepe tries to get it out. Seawolves trying to get to it, can't. And we have a hand pass. So face-off will be in the neutral zone. These Seawolves will get a chance to change up.
Much needed one. The Syracuse team put some good pressure there on the zone. And thankfully that hand pass there broke up that string of pressure.
Seawolves coming in with a change. They got Ronaldo, Moore, Riccardi, and Kowicki. Franzese is out there along with Cato on defense and they've got Peter Owen Hayward, their top scorer, and he has the puck now coming through the neutral zone. Down the right wing comes Hayward. Shot right on, save. Good hard shot. Saved by Keating. This is Hayward back to the point to Cato. Cato pass off the mark. Getting it back is Hayward now, and Hayward takes a big hit from Ronaldo. And Ronaldo down on the forecheck against Cato.
So far, so good on the penalty kill for the Seawolves,
yep.
Keeping Syracuse primarily to the outside.
This is Hayward with the puck, making a move. Hayward walking in, shooting, and another save by Keating. He's dangerous with that puck. He's got a good shot. Seawolves doing a good job trying to keep everyone to the outside.
Syracuse not even bothering putting a guy on the slot. Now they finally move one there.
Down to 7 seconds, down to 7. Shot, and that's deflected to the corner. Seawolves will block those shots. If they can get in the lanes, they'll block them.
And we're even up.
This is Riccardi, and he'll get it over to Kowicki, and the Seawolves successfully kill the penalty. Here comes Ronaldo, winds and fires, a blast shot. Hit to the corner by Parker. Parker, off the wall in a weird angle. And now Referee blows the whistle. We got a net off the mooring again, so no change for Syracuse. Seawolves successfully kill off that penalty. Not even actually giving him one shot on goal, maybe one or two, if they had any.
Definitely a solid penalty kill. Puck was more in the corners and or on the outside than threatening.
Yeah, that's what you want to do. Chuckering on the draw, and this puck gets out of the zone. Heffernan was just out of place on that win back, but that's happens sometimes, and that's the way it goes. It's a pass to Yoon on the. Oh, Yoon's breaking in as a defender falls down. Yoon got the shot off and then got his rebound back. And Yoon makes a nice move with the puck. Heffernan coming in, and he takes a shot, but it was deflected to the middle of the ice. Heffernan trying to get in the way of 29. That's Peters. Peters takes a big hit from Kasha. Puck is loose, picked up by Heffernan, skating through the neutral zone. Heffernan will carry, and now he'll dump in. Yoon on the forecheck, going hard against Rosen. Rosen backhands it around through the neutral zone from Syracuse. Peck on the defense, was able to defend there and make a good play and get that puck back out to the neutral zone. The puck was fired high and wide. Back behind the net. Syracuse has it. Oh, the save! Nice kick save by Keating, who saw that puck at the last minute. And Seawolves leaving a Syracuse player in the slot area. And it's banked off the wall. And Cato has it, and he'll send it up to the neutral zone. Knocked back down. Pepe will walk in with it, but he's off. Play was offside, so face-off back in the neutral zone. As we are down to 6:07 to go in the first period.
See another look at that kick save there. Great reflex there from Keating.
Yeah, Keating, that was a great save there. Absolutely saved the goal.
Other than the goal in the net, it's been a fairly even game.
Seawolves now trying to level the playing ice field here a little bit in these last couple of minutes. This is Owen Hayward, but he lost it and got it again. Shot was deflected to the net by Keating.
Seen a lot of failed skates on the ice there from the Syracuse team.
Yeah, it's
definitely
probably,
imagine seeing a bunch of them hitting the skate machine after the after the period.
And it's kind of weird how some of those guys just fell down, creating that open lane. Face off to the left of Keating. And Francis wins it back. Shot from the point, and it deflected wide. Through the neutral zone, nice pass. Here comes O'Brien, 2-on-1 with Riccardi. Oh, he's trying to get it to Riccardi, but the defenseman knocked it down. And the other defenseman knocked the net off the mooring, and
that's
that was almost like that was almost on purpose, though. That's like a delay of game. You don't want to do that. The referees have to be aware of that too. If it's knocked off accidentally. All right, we're face off in the Syracuse zone.
I'd call that one accidental.
Riccardi on the draw for the Seawolves. Francis is very good on the faceoffs. He's won a lot of them so far. Seawolves able to leave that puck in the zone. Chased down by Hatchett. Hatchett's a big man, and he'll fire it all the way down. This will be icing. Yep, all the way back up. Hatchett, 6'4", out of Raleigh, North Carolina. All right, face off inside to the left of Parker. Seawolves will stay with Riccardi, O'Brien, Belger, Kasha, and Moore. Francis on the draw for Syracuse, and this time Stony Brook wins it cleanly. Shot from the point. Kasha with the. Wow! Look at the two-handed shiver that that Hatchet is giving with the 2-on-1 here. 2-on-1. Nice play by the Seawolf defender.
A good non-call there.
Absolutely good play. Somebody missed their assignment there. I don't know what happened to Kasha, but he must have got sucked up in the offense somehow.
Let's take another look here on the replay here. 2-on-1 opportunity here. And usually you try to not do this as a defenseman, but, oh, man.
There was a little bit of a skate into the leg that I didn't see there. So maybe the ref didn't see that. And that face-off, the puck dribbled right to the front of the net and gobbled up by Keating.
Down to 5:08 to go in the first period.
Face-off again. Crockett on the draw for the Seawolves. He wins it clean. Seawolves on the half wall on the near side. And they battle. Puck is loose, picked up by Syracuse. Seawolves have to be a little bit tighter in their zone on the checking. They can't leave Syracuse this wide open. Got to get tighter on the checking.
Keating leaves a juicy rebound right in the slot there. Stoner was able to clear it away.
Nice play by Kawicki to create some space for himself. Oh, good play by Kawicki again, defensively with the skate. Seawolves just got to get that puck deep. They got to know when they're in trouble. They got to get the puck deep and get that line change.
Well, what they're trying to avoid is just unnecessarily icing the puck.
Yeah, don't ice the puck.
So in a way, they're playing with confidence.
Yeah.
And knowing that they can handle it.
There's a giveaway there because they're taking the walls away. So there's a good save by the backhand shot. What they're doing right now is they're taking the wall away. And they take the wall away, they're squeezing the play to the wall. So they're not giving many outs. So
well, they're
really
also giving the opportunity to go straight off the glass.
Right, off the glass.
Decently high glass here at the rink. It's not the highest of glass.
But they can get it off the glass.
You can go off the glass, or you can look to the middle. Because if the players are coming over to the boards, there's got to be an opening somewhere.
There's an opening, and that's where the opening is. They got to just find it. So when the puck carrier is coming up the wall, Palmieri needs to go to the center of the ice more to create that opening so they can get out. Hickey fanned on that. There's a shot right over the top. Bohm tried to block it but missed. Hickey over to Bohm. Bohm sees what he's got. He's got Pepe. Pepe's pass through the middle. It's not working. So right now the Seawolves got to come back out again, and they got to just get the puck out through the neutral zone. And once they do, they're in much better shape. If they're playing vertically in their zone, they're having some difficulty. Kennedy trying to do too much and just gave it away in the neutral zone. And that puck is shot up right into the netting. Syracuse is trying to press, and that's what they're doing. They're pressing, and they're keeping their checking tight.
Well, from a statistics perspective, you'd be absolutely right. They're leading the Seawolves in shots, hits, and some of the other possession-type metrics that would be tracked in a professional hockey game.
Face-off won by Syracuse. Seawolves did come away with it, though. And that's off Slevin. This puck will not be icing. Slevin on the forecheck, coming hard on Cato. We're going to have a penalty.
High sticking is the call against Syracuse. Emerson not looking too pleased.
And it'll be on number 24.
24 has been catching himself
he's
been catching himself on the bad side of the officiating staff tonight with his face-off maneuvers and other hijinks, and now he'll sit for 2 for high sticking.
Seawolves already capitalized very early on the first power play.
It took him 8 seconds on the last one. We'll see how they do.
All right. O'Brien on the draw with Peck and Palmieri. Palmieri gets it over to Pepe. Pepe surveys the situation. Pepe sends a shot, and it's pad save to the wall.
It was impressive it got through.
Back to in front. Palmieri with the move. Loose puck. And gobbled up by Parker as Palmieri made a good move to the net after the nice pass from Pepe down low. Seawolves trying to get another one on the power play here. 2:52 to go in the first period. Francis on the draw against O'Brien. O'Brien just sent this to the net, and that's gobbled up by Parker, and we'll do it again. We got Hune on defense on the power play, along with Pepe. Hune will pinch in, and now back out to the neutral zone. Seawolves have to touch up. Pepe over to O'Brien. O'Brien back to Pepe. And again, they'll start out. Hard pass off the stick of Peck. Pepe will carry. Back to Peck. Peck will get it in. Picked up by Palmieri. Back to Peck. He's got 3 guys in front. Shot! Loose! Jam away at it. Oh, and almost, Yoon almost had it. As Parker was able to get a glove and a pad on it.
What a sequence there. We'll definitely want to take another look there.
I mean, there were 3 Seawolves going to the net. 2 Seawolves going to the net in front. Peck with the nice feed. And that shot was blocked, I think, by the defenseman first.
Goes underneath the defenseman.
And actually, the defenseman's, defenseman.
But then it eventually comes free. I don't know if he didn't put a glove on it or anything. So
had a skate on it. That's it. All right, face off again. Now we got Belger, Ronaldo, and Riccardi, and Hickey, and Kasha. Hickey over to Kasha. Kasha will survey and switch with Hickey. Back to Hickey. Hickey looks. Sends it across to Riccardi. And unable. Now it's a race. Hickey's got to hurry here. Does a good job defending. Picked up by Kasha. Kasha will turn now. We're down to 48 to go with the man advantage. Seawolves. Through the neutral zone comes Belger. Belger to Ronaldo. Ronaldo holds. Back to the point. Riccardi down low to Ronaldo. Ronaldo's pass deflected but picked up by Belger. Belger holds. Belger on the half wall, down low to Ronaldo. Back to Belger. Belger looks, fakes. Now he's open. Now he shoots. Scores! No one stopping that shot. Nick Belger with the blast. And another power play goal for the Stony Brook Seawolves.
They heard that one from the next county over. That's how big of a blast that was. And we'll take a look at it again on the replay.
See how he found the spot.
And Syracuse here, they just kind of fall apart on this here.
He goes to block the shot. He
Good
fakes it. Now
patience.
it's wide open, and he's got it right now. And that shot just beats Parker. Never had a chance on that
Parker,
one.
unfortunately, found himself in a very exposed position.
That's a high-caliber shot and a tough one to stop.
I just got a phone call. They heard that one in Nassau County.
Seawolves up by 2-0, and we're down to 1:20 to go in the first period. You can't count Syracuse out ever, though. They are a very, very good team, and they are scrappy, and they will keep playing. Peck with the puck on a good handoff. Back into the neutral zone. Kowicki has to back up. Another 2-on-1 for Syracuse. Shot, glove save by Keating. Put in a great spot, too, for that shot. The goal scorer shot there. You know, shoulder, ear, and Keating had the glove up and made the save. We'll watch it again. As a goal scorer, you want to put that shot right between the ear and the shoulder.
Keating was ready for it, though, as you saw there.
He knew it was coming, yeah.
He had his fist bump ready, too, once he got it.
All right, face off to the left of Keating. Seawolves win the draw, and Moore has it, and he'll just flip it out. Through the neutral zone comes Palmieri, who's got 1 goal tonight for the Seawolves so far. In the neutral zone, knocked down by Moore. And Syracuse will regroup. They'll pick it up. And the puck is tapped across. Picked up by Palmieri again. And back out in the neutral zone. Kasha has it. Kasha will send it back in. Down to 34 seconds to go in the first period.
We actually just got word that was also heard across the pond in
There's
Stanford.
another 2-on-1. Seawolves, now they all kind of catch up. There's a shot on goal. Keating kicks it to the corner. And picked up by Palmieri. He has Kuhn. Oh, almost off his skate. Palmieri walking in. He shoots. Oh, a hard shot. And another backhand shot by Kasha, who was following up the play. Almost had one there. Seawolves picking their game up and winning on shots now, 15-14.
And just like that. I mean, look at this sequence here. Almost gets the break there, but then they follow it up and turn this into a really good scoring opportunity here.
That was a really good shot by Palmieri. Excellent shot, hard shot, rising shot.
And we're under 10 seconds.
Syracuse has a kick save into the netting by Keating. And we'll have another face-off in the Seawolves zone.
1 second flat.
1 second to go in the period.
And it looks like Syracuse is going to go for it here. They're going to pull their goaltender.
Sure, it makes sense to do that with the second left. it'll be just shot to the net, and that'll do it. First period over. Stony Brook up by the score of 2-0. Shots on goal, actually 15-15. And it's pretty much how the game looks. The only difference is the score on the board, which is in the Seawolves' favor. So,
well, that and power play efficiency. Stony Brook showing today their power play is working.
pretty entertaining period, folks. Come back for the second one. We'll see you soon. Welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live. We are just moments before the start of the second period. And in that first period, we had 3 penalties. Syracuse first penalty was on number 17. It was Peter Owen Hayward for a rough. And then the Seawolves, actually on that penalty, the Seawolves scored their first goal on the power play. And that power play goal was scored by Devin Palmieri. And then the Seawolves took a roughing penalty. Nick Belger took a rough penalty, and the Seawolves successfully killed that off. Later in the period, Syracuse took another high sticking penalty, and that was Owen Harrington. And the Seawolves were able to capitalize on that one. And Nick Belger scored that power play goal with a blast that was heard all the way up to the Sound Pass, Connecticut. But we know that Andy Sukoff is residing there, and he let us know that he heard the net twinge all the way across the Sound. So it was a blast. No chance for Eric Parker to stop that one. 20 feet out, 25 feet out. Slap shot off the stick of Nick Belger. No one's stopping that shot unless it just hits you by accident. All right. Seawolves with a 2-0 lead, and we'll start the second period with their starting line, which is the captain, number 26, Brad Riccardi, centering, the right wing, number 55, Keith O'Brien, number 15, Nick Belger. Syracuse will start with their line of Trip Francis, centering Connor McNamara, Owen Harrington. On defense will be Ford Hatchett, Patrick O'Corin. On defense for the Seawolves will be John Hickey and Brandon Pepe. It looks like Rubin will be dropping the puck, and we're getting ready to go here. Stony Brook skating left to right, Syracuse from right to left. Thanks for tuning in and watching Seawolves Hockey Live, and here we go. Seawolves win the draw, and Brandon Pepe will send it through the neutral zone, and it's tapped in. Picked up by Syracuse. Hatchett. Back to Hickey at the point. Sends a shot, and it was deflected off a leg. Seawolves keeping that puck in. Hatchett trying to get it out. Good job by the Seawolves to maintain that forecheck. Keep that puck in. Back in a neutral zone. Belger is back, and he'll just send it back to center ice. Syracuse trying to get the puck out. They lost it. Belger comes in. Hickey will send it down the wall. They battle on the near wall. Picked up by McNamara. Takes a big hit. And the puck goes back into the zone. Syracuse having a little difficulty getting the puck out. Stony Brook did a good job on the forecheck. Now it's back out to the neutral zone. And Syracuse will probably change up, as the Seawolves will. No icing here as the puck was deflected in the neutral zone. Belger comes together with Hatchett. Kasha knocks the puck down, gets it down into the corner to Ronaldo. Ronaldo back up to the point to Kasha. All the way across off of Moore's foot and back out into the neutral zone. They'll have to touch up. Seawolves complete their line change. Peck, Ronaldo. Ooh, good move around Kasha. Here's a 2-on-1 shot. Saved by Keating. And Seawolves have a chance now. It's Ronaldo coming down right wing. And his pass is deflected. Good defensive play. Coming back. As we know, we watched in the first period, a little bit of a razzle-dazzle move there. Took the Seawolves defense off guard just a bit. We talked a little bit about the 2-on-1. Oh, and that one gets through Keating. Oh, boy. That was a real seeing eye puck as it found its way through the pads of Keating. He didn't even know it went past him. Seawolves a little guilty of some loose play there in their zone. And we talked about this in the first period, the 2-on-1s that Syracuse was getting and not able to complete the play. They're able to get a lucky one. And Keating, who's been really outstanding, probably wants to get that one back. Seawolves control. I'm sure the coach's message for Syracuse is in the locker room was keep it up, keep going. You're not doing anything wrong here. Just got to keep going.
Well,
keep doing what you're doing.
Try to take less penalties.
Yeah, less penalties if anything. But you got the forecheck effort was good. you know, their play outside of the penalties was good. They held probably the first 10 minutes of the game control of it until the Seawolves finally woke up. This is Palmieri with a chance for the shot, was blocked in front. Didn't get through. Back to Crockett. Crockett to Palmieri, the slot shot. Saved by Parker. This is Heffernan pitching in. Backing up is Kawicki. And Syracuse jumping the puck in, and Palmieri going back to get it for the Seawolves. He's watched by two Syracuse players. Back to the point. Shot gets through, and just deflected wide. Cato sends it back around. Kawicki can't get to it. All the way around the wall on the near side. Kawicki will get to it, try to send it up. Good forecheck here by Syracuse. Chuckering now. Gets it up, and here comes Palmieri. As Chuckering was offsides on the play, Palmieri pulled up at the blue line to make a move. Chuckering was racing in.
Yeah, it was a good play that could have been, but Chuckering, unfortunately, a little out of sync there, leading to the offsides.
Yeah, and again, that's okay. There, Chuckerin's coming in on his line, and Palmieri was still out there overstaying his shift a little bit. And now Chuckering is out there with his line, which includes Bohm and Kendi. Face-off won by Syracuse. And it's flipped up the wall. Chuckering using that big-sized body to interfere with that play.
Ooh, catches
Bohm,
the glove in the
nice
face.
play to keep that in. Shot, just missed on the wide side by Bohm. Good shot. Now back into the neutral zone. Hickey will shoot it back in. Syracuse have to regroup. This is going to be an icing now as it getting past everybody, and face will be back inside the Syracuse zone. Right now we got a 2-1 game. Syracuse able to get on the board early in this period and cut the lead in half. On the face-off will be Pucciarelli, and he'll be going up against Riccardi. Rubin trying to set everybody up on the draw, and now sticks come up. And he'll chase Pucciarelli out of the face-off circle. Sticks need to be on the ice, not in the not up in the air. Nice face-off win by Riccardi. Hickey decides to try to get it to Belger with the shot, but Belger's shot was blocked. Belger back to get it, and now it's another icing. And there's a little hit there at the end of that play. And again, that has to be a penalty. You can't hit anybody on an icing call. I'm not sure if Emerson saw that or not, but I mean, it was a hit on that play.
I think they're going to let it go.
And let it go. All right.
Sternberg coaching staff content on that one, not looking to argue, make a scene about it.
Okay.
Just happy with the icing call.
All right. I think Emerson was more content with making sure they did not change. All right, O'Brien in on the draw now. O'Brien is also a centerman as well, so he could take draws too. Syracuse does come away with the puck.
And they're going to ice the puck again.
Actually, it took a non-icing bounce.
Someone's golf game's on point.
Good play by Moore, able to get around his check. In the neutral zone, now it's dumped in. Picked up by Riccardi, but he loses it. And bounced back into the neutral zone. Some ragged play at the moment, but it's a very, very tight checking game here.
Although I don't think the Syracuse defense were able to get off there.
Nope. They weren't able to. He was able to turn that puck around real quickly, but now they get control of the puck, and they will be able to get their change. Oh, nice play there by the Syracuse winger coming in, getting that shot off. Sewell's giving him way too much room.
Sternberg almost looking like some cones out there.
That puck did not get out. Cato kept it in. Low shot deflected to the corner. Sewell's right now a little flat, and Syracuse is actually picking their speed up and they're forechecking up. Sewell's got to get their game back to where it was before. Some fast breaks, get some fast things going. Here's a 2-on-1 potential. Oh, nice stick block by Cato on the pass from O'Brien. Slevin now will get it into the corner. O'Brien is out, still with Belger. Slevin's out too, but they'll start to change that line. Kawicki just lets that puck go in the Seawolves zone. Heffernan and Kawicki back to get it, picked up by Slevin. Slevin will carry. Slevin up to the neutral zone, comes with speed through the neutral zone. Slevin will dump and chase now. And he'll follow into his check, and now the puck will be fired all the way down. This is not, well, it's going to be icing, yes. Rosen was not able to kind of delay that puck, and now he catches up with Slevin after Slevin gave him the Raz.
You can see this tension building up in this game here and there, especially on these icing calls. You can see some frustration building up on the Syracuse Orange here.
All right, Slevin on the draw for the Seawolves, and now back to the point. Didn't get there, actually. He was picked up by Peck, who was able to squeeze it around. Picked up by Ronaldo. Ronaldo in the corner. And that puck comes up the wall. Heffernan will send it to the net. Stick to the side by Parker. Ooh, just avoiding a check there. Here comes Owen Hayward, and he spins up and makes a move out in front. Oh, right back across. Keating was overcommitted on that play. And luckily that puck did not go where it could have went. And that puck is out of the zone now.
And it is an absolute scramble on the ice with sticks everywhere.
Yeah, it's getting chippy. Picked up. Kawicki sends a home run feed trying to find Slevin off his stick. Hatchett will get it. Slevin runs into Hatchett. Not much going to happen there. Good defensive play by Kawicki. Now he's hooked down, and no call there because the refs on the other side of the ice did not see the play. And Kawicki is not happy about that play neither.
Yeah, it's very reminiscent of the time where there were 4 referees on the ice in overtime.
Yeah.
And nobody saw the hook there either.
Yeah. Peck sends it out to the neutral zone just off the stick of Ronaldo. Syracuse trying to make a break back in the Seawolves zone. And there puck squeezes out, and here comes Palmieri on the off wing. He cuts back and loses it. And now in the neutral zone, puck gets back into Syracuse. Syracuse comes in on the Seawolves zone. Shot wide all the way around. And that puck sails wide. This puck comes off the wall. Palmieri has it, sends it up the wall to Yoon off his stick. Oh, the passing has been anything but crisp in this period by both teams, actually.
I would call it downright ugly at this point. A lot of the action here seems to be centered around just putting a puck in a position and trying to line up a big check.
Yeah, and they're not even getting those. Like, the players are avoiding those checks. And
well, wisely, if you're Stony Brook, you don't want to be on the receiving end of that.
All right, Francis and Crockett on the faceoff, and Francis wins it back. Crockett will pick it up and dump in. Rosen back to get it for Syracuse. Watched by Yoon. And Yoon and Crockett almost come together. Pepe turns it and sends it back in, and Parker's going to hold it for a face-off, so they could change their D. Seawolves will also change up.
Parker not liking what he saw out there and figured, you know, let's stop the action here. For a little over 11 minutes to go in the second period. Get a line change, get everything reset.
Yep. You want to know how close this game is? Look at the score and look at the shots. I mean, that'll tell you where the score is. 17-19 on shots and 2-1. These are two teams that are probably very close and playing a tough battle on the ice right now. There's a home run feed coming in. Didn't get all of it. And there's another shot. And that puck will get out into the neutral zone now and come all the way down, probably right on goal, and it is, saving the Seawolves an icing. The Seawolves are just having a real difficult time defending right now. Syracuse is coming speed and coming in, and that's Haywood's shot, man. That's a good save by Keating, because that's their number one scorer, and he's got a deadly shot. That's going to be an icing.
Or will it?
Yep. Seawolves just having some passing issues here, and Need to work that out. We're down to 14, 11:07, 11:01, 11:07.
Is it 7?
Yeah, 11:07 to go in the.
We have a fluorescent light
period.
blocking our view of the scoreboard.
Yeah,
You
face
can
off.
kind of see it on the camera here. That's why we have a second camera that shoots it usually, so we can see it.
All right, face off to the right of Keating, and I don't know what happened there on that face off, but that was
really weird.
Chuckrin wasn't even ready for it actually, and that puck is turned over. Chuckrin had it and he lost it. It's almost like the Syracuse players are in the perfect spot, not allowing the Seawolves to get much going. Look at this, nice play. Good puck movement. Good puck movement. Right now, the Seawolves just got to get their legs going. Their legs are really just not moving. That's almost there. Captain McCarty almost had it.
So for another 3-on-2.
And O'Brien now pinned to the wall. Scrum on the far wall. The puck is still loose. Comes away with it. This is O'Brien. Through neutral ice. Over to Belger. Belger had it and he lost it. Now it's picked up by Riccardi again. Seawolves will settle back and regroup. The puck is chipped in by Riccardi, and now they change up. Back into the neutral zone. Kasha has the puck. He'll just send it back in. Patchett, cross-ice feed. And it's just amazing that the Seawolves are just nowhere near those guys on those cross-ice feeds. I mean, there's just too much space. You know, Trev? You think that, that...
It almost feels like Stony Brook is, I don't want to say tired, but it almost feels like
they're gassed.
They're conserving.
They just look a little gassed. Nice feed, take away. Here comes Slevin. He's on a breakaway. He's got someone coming out. Cattle's coming out. He scores! And that's the way you break the schneid there. Joey Slevin takes it away and puts it away.
And we'll definitely take another look at that one on the replay.
Over the right side, over the glove. Slevin with the speed. Cato almost caught him. But he was just off to the races, and Slevin was looking top shelf all the way. There it is, off the glove.
Almost had it.
Yeah, you almost had it, but Slevin able to get that shot, get that goal, give the Seawolves a little bit of a boost here because, man, they needed something. It looks like almost the ice is slow, doesn't it? I mean, it's just weird. Like the ice looks like it's
a little. It almost seems soft.
Soft, yeah.
The physicality has definitely taken
another
a step up.
Now there's a 3-on-1.
But a delayed penalty as well.
Oh, and what a save by Keating. Keating takes that shot right away from Pandolino.
And I think Stony Brook has had enough of Syracuse. And I think, unfortunately for Syracuse, they might have just thrown away this power play.
Yeah, Rosen's going to the box, as is Slevin. And those two guys were going at it in the faceoff circle before. But it's not Slevin, it's Peck, who's actually going to go.
And that's not what you want to do. That arm was up for a solid 30 seconds. You don't do that. So we'll play 4 aside.
All right, so there's penalty on each team. As Trevor said, they'll be playing 4 aside. As the referee is talking with McNamara and Kasha, probably explaining what he saw and what happened. Face-off will be inside the Stony Brook zone because the initial call was against the Seawolves. And then Rosen was called as well. We'll get the penalties in a second.
So you got a roughing on each side, if I caught the signs correctly.
All right, pretty much that's usually what it is. Face-off will be to the left of Keating, and we'll have some more open ice here, 4-on-4 skating.
Definitely, though, if you're Syracuse, though, it's a penalty you can't take.
And that shot did not get through. It was a shot or a pass.
Although, with how well Syracuse is skating, 4-on-4 ain't bad.
Here comes Ronaldo, one-on-one with Hatchet. Ronaldo walks in, tries to make a move. He does, walks in. Oh, what a move by Ronaldo. And gobbled up by Parker. Went through the legs and actually got around Hatchet and just got in a little too deep. And watch this play as he comes in. He makes that move right through the legs. And Hatchet, with the long reach, was able to get a stick on his stick and able to slow the progress of the shot down. So face off to the right, to the left of Parker. Won by Syracuse, dumped in the Stony Brook zone. Cato in on it. Kuhn back there along with Riccardi. Riccardi and Cato. And now loose puck in front. Ooh, right across the crease. Kasha will send it up. He's got Riccardi with him. Riccardi in the zones. Underscores that check. Back to Ronaldo. Ronaldo stands in, but holds up the puck. And on the near wall, they battle. Puck is loose. It's picked back up. That's Harrington with the puck, and he skates out on the off wing, cuts in the neutral zone. Harrington walks in with speed and loses it. Now he sends it back, and a shot went wide. Kasha will try to get it out to Slevin. Slevin will skate. He's got Ronaldo with him and Hune. And that play is offsides as Ronaldo skated off.
A little out of sync. I think that's the story of Stony Brook's break-ins today. Is this is now like the second or third time where just a little hesitation at the blue line. You don't want to hesitate there. You get over the blue line, then you can put a little razzle-dazzle on there.
Pretty decent crowd here tonight at the rinks in Hauppauge.
Fortunately, they don't give us the numbers, but it looks pretty well sold tonight.
And this will go all the way down. This will be icing. And face-off will go all the way back into the Syracuse zone.
28 seconds to go on the 4-on-4.
7:16 to go in the period. Face-off will be to the right of Parker. Slevin will take it. He's out there with Belger, Hickey, and Moore. Face-off won by Syracuse. This is Hatchet behind the net. Hatchet being watched by Slevin. Hatchet will start out. And got that home run feed. That's going to come right on net. Keating! He didn't see the Syracuse player coming hard, but he was able to get out of there. This is Hickey able to try to get the puck in the zone. We've got something going on here. We've got a whistle.
Slashing.
We're going to have a slashing penalty. Another power play for the Seawolves.
So we'll take a look at this again here. Dangerous play here out front here. Actually cleared away finally.
Yeah, so Tyler Ains is going to go.
And then you're going to see a slashing here come here. It's the kind of penalty you just don't want to take. All that stick action there, and it looked like one of those got called. I don't know, it seemed a little unnecessary, but we're going to play 4-on-3 for a second, and now we're 5-on-4.
All right. Pepe will pick it up and take it back into the defensive zone.
Stony Brook will, is this their third power play?
Third power play.
They'll go for 3 for 3.
Peck down left wing. Peck holds up. And he'll set up. Back to Pepe at the point. Pepe fakes a shot over to Yoon, who's playing right point. Back to Pepe. Winds and fires, but the shot was blocked.
Right off
Pepe
the
has to be really aware of that. When that passing lane, that shooting lane is blocked, you can't shoot the puck. He creates too much of a chance of a breakaway. You have to just, live to shoot another. Now he gives the puck away. And now they play a little four corners, and that was offsides.
That'll go all the way down.
So faceoff will be in the neutral zone, but Marone's calling it all the way down, and that's probably where it should go.
Yep.
Yeah.
It almost follows the two-line pass mentality.
Yeah.
Of yesteryear and when did they get rid of two-line pass in the NHL? It was like late 90s they got rid of it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No. Yeah, late 90s.
And basically it prevented plays like that from happening. But basically you do that, you throw a pass from your blue line, referee's going to throw that all the way down without hesitation.
And it's good to see the coaching staff talk to Brendan Pepe when he came off the ice to kind of let him know how to make the next play, how to make that play easier versus trying to make it harder on himself. Because with that forecheck coming, you gotta use all the options you have. Cross-ice feed back across to Belger, but that pass was too hot. But Riccardi's going to get to it first. Now he'll get it to Belger. Belger will set it up. That puck was batted up in the air by Hatchett. And he'll get it back to Riccardi. Riccardi is being harassed by, and the puck is still loose on the wall. Coming away with it is Belger. Belger will get it back up to Kasha. Kasha's got Hickey with him. Back over to Hickey. Hickey has Kasha, but he got to be careful as the Syracuse players are high. 20 seconds to go in the man advantage for the Seawolves. Back to the point to Kasha. Kasha has it. Almost lost it. Back to the point to Hickey. Hickey looks. Back to Kasha. Kasha fakes. Back. Trying to get that one-time shot from Belger to Riccardi. 3 seconds to go in the man advantage. Here comes Belger. Belger walks in. Trying to split it through three guys. Here comes Riccardi. He shoots. Saved by Parker. Man advantage is over. Seawolves still controlling the play. There's a shot that ping-pongs and will go all the way down. This will be an icing, and they will not be able to change.
That is an exhausted Syracuse team out there. I would not be surprised if the timeout is called here.
I don't think could you call a timeout on an icing?
You sure can. You can burn your timeout on an icing.
All right.
However, the coach seemed confident on the bench there. Give him the hand clap of "Let's go, we got this."
Yeah.
And all things considered, I'd be pretty confident in his team too. They've been holding up pretty well.
Yeah, Chuck right on the draw. Chuck, this is the fourth line coming out here right now. Sunnybrook had the option of going with a different line if they wanted to. Shot right on, a save. And you know what I'm saying,
I'm
Trev?
not a big fan of the strategy there where you go for the shot off the faceoff. I would like to take that puck, get it, cycle it around.
Yeah.
Try to get that team to move a bit.
Exactly. Yeah, totally agree with that. They were dead on their feet, and then you needed
advantage of the icing. You got to milk it.
Yeah. I would have even maybe had a different line out there for this faceoff too. This is the fourth line that plays very well, but you might want to have a line out there like the Crockett line or somebody out there like Palmieri.
Chukrin giving Rubin an earful for that faceoff.
Yeah.
His stick wasn't even down.
Yeah, Rubin's been kind of like a little rough on the faceoffs tonight. Marone same way. They just they're not patient. They're just not letting them get set.
Well, that's the thing is, as the home team,
you're
the last player to set in the faceoff circles.
Now he's going to toss him out.
And why is it? Come on, dude. Either drop the puck or don't drop the puck.
All right, they both get tossed. Now Bohm will take it. Back to the point to Kawicki. He'll send it down low. Kennedy down there, but not able to keep it in. Puck is loose, picked up by the Seawolves. Almost a 2-on-1 opportunity. Oh, Kennedy. Yeah, you can tell Kennedy's, he doesn't get much play time, so he's not really in game sync. But he's had some chances on this one shift here.
And sometimes that's all it takes.
Yeah, you just got to get, it's getting there. You can see he's just a touch behind. But he's been in position tonight for some opportunities, which is good to see.
4:02 to go in the second period. Syracuse wins the faceoff.
All right. Kept in by Hickey. Now he loses it. Back into the neutral zone. Now Pepe falls down. Maybe it's that side of the ice. Oh, loose in front. Keating. No, you see, I don't know if they're going to call that a goal because you got to see what happened. There was definitely got run into.
Did not affirm that one.
No, you can't call that a goal because he got run into.
We'll take a look at the replay.
You're going to wave it off. Oh, he's calling it a goal.
We'll take a look at this sham of a call here in the slow-mo.
Shot does not get through, and then he crashes into the goaltender. Nope, Keating thought he had it. I guess he didn't. So now we have a 3-2 game. And Coach Garofalo is at the end of the bench wanting to talk to the referee about the call. I mean, I don't know whether or not was he pushed into Keating or was he.
There was some contact. We'll roll the footage back.
Let's see, we'll roll it forward. He was not, he was just stick checked. All right, well, whatever the case is, the Seawolves have now got back to a one-goal lead.
I think there will be some payback in the form of goaltender interference. Whoa! That's a submarine!
Yeah.
You can't do that!
He saw Big 71 coming. He took the low road.
You can't low blow somebody like that. Last time I checked, at least.
Seawolves got to pick their game up because Syracuse has picked theirs up, and
right now I think Palmieri's got a bone to pick with the entire Syracuse roster right now. And this one's going to get nasty fast.
Well, there needs to be some hitting from the Seawolves. They need to do something here. Good play by Pepe on the stick check there on Owen Hayward. That puck is out of the zone. Seawolves just got to start skating. They're just not skating. And the passes are a little weak. Sometimes they're too hard. It's just got to get in sync. And you got to want this. And that's really what it is. And we knew coming into this game, Syracuse could potentially lose a bid. Potentially losing games here could definitely hurt their chances. Slevin through the neutral zone. He's got space and time. Joey Slevin to Peck. Back, trying to get it back to Slevin. Loose puck. Peck! Oh, hard shot over the top of the net. Man, skaters are falling down like crazy on this ice.
Some of that might be due to the stick work, but.
Yeah, but no. Moore just went down all on his own over here.
It was a collision.
Oh, it was? Okay, I didn't see that. And that puck squirts out. Slevin, good play to get that puck over to Kasha. Kasha, back to Slevin. Nice pass across to Ronaldo. Ronaldo walks in. He's got Moore, but Moore's trying to just get a pass through, and now at least Slevin is back to give some defense support. Kasha's backing up now. Don't back up. There's a hit from behind on the wall, but no call. Back up to Ronaldo. Ronaldo in the neutral zone. Ronaldo loses it. Now it's picked up by Kasha, who just fire a shot in. And the Seawolves will go for a change. Seawolves need to get their changes. What do we have here? Offsides? All right. Seawolves need to be fresher on the ice. Need to change more. They're getting outshot here by 28-23 right now. The shift of this game is going back and forth and back and forth. And Slevin's goal is huge right now. It's really huge. That breakaway goal. Because, that was the highlight of the Seawolves' second period. With down to 1:16 to go, Seawolves just need to get out of this period and then regroup for the third.
Looks like things have calmed down a little bit in the chippiness department.
This is O'Brien on the off wing. He's got Belcher behind him. O'Brien trying to get it to Belcher, but not a play that you want to make there because he's already too deep. There's a shot right on. Keating will hold it. And we're down to 49.8 seconds to go. And Seawolves just need to get out of this period, regroup for the third. Faceoff will be in the Seawolves zone to the left of Keating. McCarty on the draw for the Seawolves against Jacobs. Jacobs wins it, but now loses it out of the zone. Punch back into the Seawolves zone. Back over to Hickey, back over to Pepe. Pepe up the wall to O'Brien. Bryan's pass to get out, did not get out. Again, these are those plays you got to make. It's almost like you said, laziness on the play. You gotta be firm on the puck, get it out. Oh, now it's in the rafters. Oh, this is a tough shift for O'Brien. Poor kid. Seawolves will change up again, with 21 seconds to go. That was a 20-second shift for a couple of guys. Taking a couple of guys off. They're putting out Crockett.
Coach Garofalo not liking what he saw there. He wants to try something else.
Yeah, you got to try something else.
This is a critical face-off here at the end of the period.
Won by Crockett. Did not get out. And getting down to the last 12 seconds to go. Seawolves look like they're going to get out of here. And that'll do it.
But Syracuse will start the third period on the power play.
And yeah, I mean, I thought the period was over. Well, Syracuse is going to have a power play starting the third period because.
Take a quick look. You'll see the trip here. It's actually just at the beginning of this clip here. So a good check there from the Seawolves. And you'll see right over here.
Yep, right there. It's on Crockett.
And that'll do. And I mean, there's a conversation happening at the scorekeeper's desk here between Moore and the referee here. And I think Coach Garofalo is
he's not
leaving the ice.
He wants to speak to the referee on the goal call because the goalie probably had possession of the puck, and maybe with the push, that's how the puck got pushed into the net. And truthfully, the referee's not on the call. He's not right there on the call. He's further back, and he doesn't see what's happening. So anyway, folks, that's the end of the second period. The Seawolves are still up by a goal, 3-2, and they were outshot through two periods, 30-23. All right, we're going to take our break and we'll be back for the start of the third period. Welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live, folks. We are moments away from the start of the third period, and I'll tell you, there's a lot of tension in this building right now, and you can feel it. There's definitely some tension, and starting right off the bat, the Seawolves will have to defend a 2-minute penalty that was taken at 0 of the second period by Crockett, who took a tripping penalty.
Yeah, very unfortunate tripping call with about 2 seconds left on the clock. And
the Seawolves, for the last 3 or 4 minutes of that period, were really struggling. I mean, you could see it. It's like the energy just was getting zapped out of them. And Syracuse just kept coming, and somehow or another, Keating was able to make some saves in that period to keep it still a 3-2 score. But the Seawolves are going to have to really come out and I don't know what they're going to need, Trev, but they need something to get them up and moving.
Well, they're going to need some energy somehow, whether it's the crowd that feeds into them or whether it's them that they feed into themselves. But it all has to start with killing off this power play on fresh ice.
Yeah, and it might be true that the ice might be a little soft, because to me the game is, has been a little slow. I mean, for the Seawolves, it's a little weird how the Syracuse is buzzing, and then they're not buzzing.
Now,
so
I got to actually go do some ice skating over the last weekend. I took a trip up to Canada. We went ice skating right outside of City Hall. Mm-hmm. And one thing I noticed right away was how hard the ice was.
Right.
Because when you got temperatures below 0
exactly.
for multiple days in a row, that ice is going to be rock solid. And the amount of effort it takes to cut into that ice is a lot more than on a soft ice.
Right.
And on soft ice too, you're not going to be able to get as much push. So you're gonna find yourself kind of floating a little bit.
Right.
Those strides.
Hard ice, you move faster.
Unless it's too hard, in which case you're just slipping all over the place.
Then you're falling. But or your edges are not sharp enough. But on soft ice, you catch your edges, and you can maneuver well, but you can't pivot well. You can't explode well. You can't get that first 3 steps well. The things you'd normally get on a good solid hard ice. Ice here is a little soft, looks like tonight.
But it seems like. Also a little wet as they take the ice.
Yeah.
They never let it sit long enough.
Yeah, there are some puddles and wet spots that they don't tend to let dry up before they start, but they dry up quick enough once the game gets underway. But this is going to be a very, very interesting start here. Seawolves need to defend well here, and they've done so far. But we know the power play ability that Syracuse has, and they're going to come out with a full 2-minute power play on a fresh sheet of ice. So Seawolves will start with Chukrin, Palmieri, Kowicki, and Heffernan. Franzese, McNamara, Harrington, Hatchett, Kokorin. Actually, no, it's not Hatchett and Kokorin. It's two different defensemen. It's Cato and Bresci. Back into the neutral zone, picked up by Kowicki. Kowicki should hold the puck here and then send in. Right on goal, actually. The stick save by Parker. Up to the neutral zone comes Cato. Cato sends a shot right on a save. Testing Keating right off the bat. Back up to the point to Cato. Cato likes to shoot the puck. He's got a few shots. That puck was knocked down by Palmieri and then deflected to this corner, to the side, and another shot went wide. Heffernan just lets it go. He had a chance to get it. Back up to Cato. Cato has a shot. Looking for a deflection. This is Heffernan now. Heffernan will try to get it out. Kowicki will pick it up, and he's being moved off the puck. Kowicki will try to send it up, and it goes to Palmieri. Off the wall, Palmieri had a chance.
He gets bumped there.
Yeah, he had a chance.
USA Hockey Standard and Play would have had that one called, but not today.
And Palmieri, nice job on Owen Hayden there. On Hayward, almost picked his pocket. Now there's Ronaldo, Riccardi, and Pepe and Hickey. Stick check to the corner and skating around the puck with the puck. Syracuse back to the point. Shot right on the save. And that was a great save by Keating, and the deflection back to the Pepe, who shot it to the corner. And Keating, I think, kicked the net off, so it's face-off Seawolves zone, no change.
Yeah, take a look at this puck movement here. Great opportunity here from Syracuse here as that puck slides across the crease.
Face-off to the right of Keating. McCarty on the draw. Won by Syracuse. Back to the point. Back to the slot. Oh, and it was a good opportunity, but he fanned on it. This is Ronaldo. Off the stick, he could not hold it. McCarty back to the point. Crossover to Pepe. Pepe will shoot. Oh, Pepe threw a screen. Almost beat Parker.
And equally good opportunity on the reverse side of this one. Stony Brook was shorthanded there.
Yep.
And in fact, they're still shorthanded for another second.
Right. So far they've done a great job on the PK tonight. Palmieri will take the draw with 1 second left to go, and Crockett will get out there.
I want to see Palmieri channel the rage he was having towards the end of that period after getting submarined.
Yeah, no doubt. And that puck is hammered into the Seawolves zone. Picked up by Moore. Moore loses it. Now, Crockett will bang it around to Palmieri, who will get it out. Kuhn will beat the icing call and keep that puck in and send it across. But it was past Crockett. Shot right on him. Blocker saved by Keating. Puck winds all the way around. Picked up by Kasha. Kasha will get it up to Palmieri. Palmieri, nice pass to Kuhn. Kuhn walks in on the backhand. Gobbled up by Parker. Kuhn playing the forward position tonight.
Looking like he belongs.
Yeah.
We'll take another look at the at that sequence there. Great chip there. He picks the puck out of midair.
Nice. He did have the 5-hole, but he was trying to go top corner, short side. Slevin on the draw for the Seawolves. Picked up by Peck. Peck turns, shoots. And Ronaldo was right in front, but Parker gobbled it up. And Peck was taken down on the play, too. Face off again to the left, or to the right of Parker. Slevin will take the draw as he's going up against Prestano. Prestano wins it, and
movement on that face-off.
Yeah. Kasha will fire it back in. Slevin will get in on the forecheck. For the Seawolves, tries to back it out. Ronaldo will follow up. Sends a shot right on. Loose puck. Picked up by Syracuse. Back to the neutral zone. Kasha will send it back. Slevin will turn it. Oh, Slevin had it, and he lost it. He was trying to make one move too many. And now Joey Slevin picks it up again. Down right wing. He's got Peck with him. He sends a shot. It's blocked by Hatchett. Hatchett comes together with Ronaldo, and Heffernan will send it back in. Ronaldo, as Hatchett lost his stick. Nice play by the captain. And now back out to the neutral zone and dumped in the Seawolves zone. Picked up by Heffernan. Heffernan skates up. Off the stick of O'Brien, but they're going to call it icing.
There's a little bit more ice there. I'm pretty sure that would have been beaten out there.
Yeah, I mean, Heffernan's got to know. You're inches away from the red line. Get that red line and just send it in, or just get that red line. Take away these unnecessary face-offs.
I don't know if the Syracuse team is sort of squaring up in a face-off.
No, they haven't squared up the whole night. Here's the pickup by O'Brien, who picks that pass away and heads in. On the forecheck comes Belger. Picked up by O'Brien, takes it away. And now it's taken away again. Oh, nice pass. Opens up the ice. And I thought he was going to take the shot. Puck is loose. Seawolves getting lucky here because Syracuse is not taking advantage of the quick attack shot. They're trying to make a pretty pass,
well, I
a
think
pretty
it's
play.
a set play they were trying to set up there on the break-in. You try to set up some kind of center lane drive.
Two times I saw a play where the playmaker could have made the shot, and instead of taking the shot, just decided to make the pass. And the pass is what prevented the actual play from continuing. Now there's another giveaway here. Seawolves just giving that puck away in their zone again. All the way around. Kasha will send it back behind. Hickey will try to get it out. Kennedy able to get it into the neutral zone. And Syracuse coming in, but they're losing his footing on the play. Here comes Chuckman. Chuckman sends a shot and stick to the netting by Parker.
They got to get a stone on that bench. They're out of breaks here to fix those skates.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys that need to get their skates either sharpened or something's going on that ice.
Or dulled or something.
Faceoff will be in the Syracuse zone to the right of Parker. Crockett on the draw for the Seawolves. Going against Prestamo. Prestamo wins it again. Oh, and Moore almost actually got beat on the play, but he caught right back up again. That puck is loose. You got the net off the moorings as Costa crashed the net by accident.
Yeah, sometimes that happens. You just, as the goaltender, you know the net's off the mooring. You push it off so that way you get the whistle right away. Instead of letting that play go and potentially turning into something controversial, I approve of that motion.
Face off to the right of Keating. Crockett on the draw, loses it on the hat. He had it, but went down. This is Hatchett taking a shot wide. A lot of bodies in front of the net. And this goes all the way past Corcoran down in the zone and
on goal.
Parker on goal. Parker sends it down. Crockett picks it off. And Haywood able to stick check Crockett. Seawolves just not getting many chances in the Syracuse zone anymore right now. Just it's Palmieri on left wing. Palmieri walks in on the left wing, sends it across, up to the point, shot high over the top of the net by Kowicki. Oh, and Palmieri fans on that one-time opportunity. Seawolves able to get possession of the puck, and Heffernan sends in O'Brien, and that's going to be a nice thing as he was on the other side of the red line again.
Well, that's just unfortunate. Good battle there to try to get the puck, and unfortunately couldn't get the body positioning in time.
All right, face-off back in the Seawolves zone. So we're down to 13:22 to go.
Still a lot of hockey to play.
Yes. Riccardi on the draw against Prestamo. This time Riccardi wins it, but now the puck's turned over. And picked up by Riccardi up to O'Brien. Back to Riccardi. Sends Palmieri down. Puck is loose behind the net. Swing and a miss by Hickey, but Riccardi was able to get to the puck. In the neutral zone, tapped in by Belger. Oh, just missed the net, but it was tapped in, so there's no icing. Puck back out into the neutral zone. Belger tied up on the near wall. That shot goes wide. Belger able to body position that puck. Picked up by O'Brien, loses it. Now Slevin's out there, and he'll turn it back out to the neutral zone. Pick up Belger. Belger will just tip it in and staying on. The line change has not been completed just yet. Picked up by Ronaldo. Now he'll walk in. Shoots! Oh, he scores! Boy, Ronaldo.
With the water bottle.
Wow, what a blast. Boy, this kid's got some shot.
Holy smokes.
Another guy who can crank the puck. And I tell you, Parker had no chance on that shot.
And we'll take a look at this one here on the replay.
And you see how the C's separate. They're going for a line change here. And here he goes. He just waits. And now he walks in as the D is backing up. And he just blows it. Oh, again,
no,
another.
It caught off the goaltender's
again,
glove.
a glove. That's the second time. He had the glove in position. He just didn't have it in the right spot.
That's just unfortunate.
Seawolves able to get that 2-goal lead back, which they. Syracuse has got to bring it now. Still half the period to go. Plenty of time.
Now we've seen Syracuse respond positively when scored against. They tend to pick up their game, pick up the checking, try to reset the momentum.
And defense, you see the D for the Seawolves. They're starting to pinch in now. They got that 2-goal lead, so they have that luxury where they can take that risk.
Well, I mean, we've talked with Coach Garofalo about the new system implemented in, and it's showing dividends.
Yeah, definitely. That new system of plug and play, I call it the plug and play system, where you follow your check, you follow your puck. It's the same old, but when it's
they're filling the holes.
When it's working, it works good.
So that centerman basically allows the defenseman to basically pinch without worry every time.
Right. Because it's a system that everybody follows and believes in. So you have confidence. Puck is loose behind the Seawolves zone. Back in front is Cotto. Shot! Oh, that puck deflects to the corner. Had a lot of space there. In the neutral zone, Cotto with the puck. And he'll get it back and give it up. Kasha will send it in, but it's going to be an icing call again. I think the Seawolves are forgetting what the center ice line is for.
And you just see the frustration on Coach Garofalo's face.
Even Kasha say, "What did I do? I thought I was at the red line." No, you weren't. You're a couple of strides away. They're not going to give you that. They'll give you the stride at the line, but they won't give it to you when you're like 2 behind it.
Yeah, when there's visible space.
Yes. Face-off won by the Seawolves. Moore behind the net and gives it away out front. What a pad save! A reaction save by Keating on the giveaway. Again, this is the Seawolves that just they got to buy Keating a beer when this game is over, because I'm telling you, the kid has saved some amazing, he's made. I mean, the one he gave up was not really his fault, but he wants it back. Because I think the shot surprised him on that first goal. The second one was a good goal. I mean, not a good goal. The second one was under his glove, and he got crashed into the net.
And this one here, actually, when you looked at the replay, he actually had it in his chest.
Oh, in his chest.
And on the impact, when he rolled, he let go of it.
Oh, he let go of it. Okay. All right. Shots are all even up now at 33 apiece.
Still not a great goal to give up, though, if you're the Seawolves.
Yes. Just it's a defensive flaw. Shot there. Good face-off by Chuckman, using that strength of his. Just knocked down the centerman for Syracuse and opened up the ice. So the puck got loose and a shot was able to be made. Oh, there's that blue line tripping everybody up again.
I don't know. The red line might be getting called for that one. And
good stand-up check by the Syracuse player, and that really hurt Chucklin, boy.
He'll be receiving
He's really down and out on that one. He's hurting on that play. They cannot afford to lose that kid, boy, because he's a solid centerman.
That's definitely a check that takes the wind out of you.
Yeah, he's probably got the wind knocked out.
And an impressive non-call there on either side for the holding or the interference.
Yeah.
But I think we're at the point where Emerson's trying to just let it go here.
I mean, that was a clean check. I mean, I don't know what the...
Oh, no, that check in the corner, absolutely interference and holding on
I'm
both
talking
sides.
about the one on Chuck Ring.
Oh, yeah, no, that was clean. Midway sent the cease and desist for that one.
Yeah.
You could almost taste the tension in the air right now.
I said it before the period started.
But right now, the rink is so quiet.
And Seawolves dump it all the way into the corner, and they'll go for a line change. Chuckrin's still on the bench. He's got his helmet off. Hopefully he's okay. Takeaway that right there at the
medical staff
at
is
the
taking
blue
a
line
look at him.
By Riccardi. Riccardi with the puck in the corner. Being watched by McNamara. Picked up cross feed to Bryan, sends it down low, deflected to the corner. Kuhn will come off for a change. And this will go all the way down. Why is that not an icing? That should have been an icing. That's crazy.
The arms wide open on the Stony Brook bench at linesman Rubin.
I don't know. And this is tapped, and it's tapped in, and that was heard, so we know that was a tap in. Back to the point. That shot sizzles wide. Hickey being watched by two players. That pass, that shot was blocked. I'm going to say by Crockett, but I'm not sure. He's not out there. O'Brien, nice play. What? It was.
Are you kidding me?
They're calling a penalty on O'Brien? That's crazy.
Emerson out of his mind.
He was carrying the puck. Wait, maybe something happened beforehand.
Maybe. I hope I'm wrong about this.
Now he just took it. Now he just took another 2 minutes. O'Brien's got to keep it down.
I mean, rightfully so here. Look at this here. He makes a great effort here. He gets stiff-armed. What the hell are you looking at? He gets his stick pulled.
Wow, that was a bad call. Totally bad call. And again, it's referees, they make these calls. They're not even in position to make the calls. They're not in position.
What a botch.
You gotta understand that. You're a referee in this game, especially at this level. If you're not there, what is that? What is that? That's a missed call there, too. So Seawolves now got to kill off a power play. And Hatchett trying to take a shot. And that shot's high and wide. Rebounds loose. And now we have a goal. And Syracuse capitalizes on the power play. And Keating is down now. He seems to be in writhing pain. Hopefully he's okay. I don't know what's going on with him.
I hope he's all right. And I hope the referee's happy about this.
Yeah. You know, Keating's had some lower body injuries this year, and hopefully he hasn't aggravated that.
We'll take a look again at the replay here. Good shot from the point here. That misses the net. Keating's a little bit out of position here. I think he just stretches himself a little too wide here. Unfortunately, Keating being a little bit far out of the crease there on that initial play there leads to him stretching himself.
Yeah.
And if you're Stony Brook right now, you're definitely sitting worried.
Maybe he has maybe it's a cramp or something. Hopefully it's nothing more than that.
Well, they're stretching him out right now. That's
Seawolves, we're down to, what is that, 7:44?
7:14.
Still a lot of time to go in this period.
That's just not.
Yeah,
not a good look there.
that call, that penalty call, unfortunately, again, not a good call. Keating seems to be up and stretching out.
Again, here, we'll take a look at this here. The arm comes out.
Keating needs to hang in there. He needs to. And again,
the worst call I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Keating's
For somebody who calls himself a professional, needs to be reevaluated after that.
Yeah, well, I mean, none of these refs are professionals, Rob.
They're getting paid.
These guys, yeah, but they're very far away from the professional ranks because you don't make a call like that. I mean, you don't, you know.
You got to go through a lot of licensing to get up to this level.
I mean, first of all game long they were not making those calls. Why are they making those calls now?
This is ridiculous, though.
I mean, even Kosh is talking to the referee now about that call. Was not a good call.
It's out of character for him, too.
Yeah.
You take a play where a player makes a great effort to beat his man to the puck, and you call him for the penalty when he gets held.
It's absolutely crazy. They battle for the puck. That's just,
insanity.
Really is. Really is.
The good news is Keating looks like he's okay.
Yeah.
We're going to get back to playing some hockey.
Yeah, Stony Brook should be like.
As long as Emerson's ready to play some hockey.
Yeah.
I don't like picking on the refs. But today,
well,
I'm sorry, Emerson.
I've been doing it all year, too. I mean, I've been picking on him, too. When I call him out, Just like when a player makes a bush play, I call him out. When a player makes a great play, I call it out. It's a great
There's some
play.
great plays in this game today, but man, does that sour it.
All right, Syracuse get the win on the draw on the faceoff, and the shot fires into the netting. Faceoff will be inside the Seawolves zone to the right of Keating. Seawolves just have to pick their game up now. Now, from now to the end of this third period, they need to make every shift count, and they need to make every play count. Syracuse, every time they score a goal, they seem to come alive, and that's typical. But the Seawolves have to get going too. They can't just sit back. And that's what they're doing. They're just firing the puck out, coming down, trying to get on the forecheck as quickly as they can.
You're going to see Stony Brook try to stretch the ice here with this amount of time left here. Try to kill as much clock as they can when they can.
I'm not agreeing with this, just clearing the puck out and not having anything to do with it, but good check, good stand up there, yeah. Good play by Ronaldo. Slevin will try to walk it in, but now
he left the puck behind.
Yeah, it's too many men. No,
they're good.
Okay, Heffernan will pick it up. Get it back, and we'll skate up. He's got O'Brien. O'Brien just needs to keep his cool. Get the puck deep.
I'll say tomorrow's game is going to be very interesting after tonight.
I would just try to get pucks deep, and let's make them skate the 200 feet back. The
good news for the referees is they go out another door from everybody else.
Yeah, very true. Face off in a neutral zone. Riccardi going against Franzese. Franzese has done a very good job for Syracuse on the faceoffs tonight. And this is won by the captain. And this will fire it in. And again, that play there, the fact that puck got deflected into the stands from where Heffernan was, Trev.
Well, that one was a gift to the fifth line.
Is a perfect example of what I'm saying about moving fast. I mean, he had too much time, and it just took too much time to get that puck in the zone. All right, picked up by Kasha. Send it across to Moore. Moore will send it to Belger. Tap it in. On the forecheck comes O'Brien. Seawolves need to get some zone time here. And they are not going to get zone time. Here comes Syracuse, right back out. Dumped in. Keating sends it up the wall. And picked up by the Seawolves. This is Riccardi being watched. Back to Belger. Belger controls it, makes a move. Belger walks in and loses it now. And two guys go down. Moore down to get it as he's being watched right away on the forecheck. Moore now loses it. Picked up by O'Brien. O'Brien will carry. O'Brien will send it off the wall. And Syracuse will start back out. Nice play by Crockett in center ice. Able to break that play up. Picked up by Hickey back to Pepe. Tapped in by Crockett. On the forecheck comes Palmieri. Palmieri
gets tripped up.
Gets knocked down. Picked up by Crockett, but that's out of the zone. That'll be an offsides play. Face off in a neutral zone down to 4:56 to go in the third period. Very, very close game here.
Close game. The crowd's still in it.
Good play by Yoon. Patience was able to get that puck back into the Syracuse zone. Palmieri in on the forecheck. One against Cotto. Puck comes out. And still on the forecheck. Puck gets loose behind the net. Picked up by Crockett. Crockett will get it up to Yoon. Yoon will just send it across. Cotto will pick it up. And we'll send it right on goal to Keating. To the corner. Yoon will get it out to the neutral zone. And that puck pass was off the mark. Back into the corner. Picked up by Pepe. Pepe will get it off the wall. Kick back in. And offsides, it'll be a face-off in the neutral zone. It's actually down in the Syracuse zone for deliberate offsides.
I don't know about that one, but
Down to 3:53 to go.
if you're Stony Brook, you're happy about that. If you're Syracuse, you're certainly scratching your head.
But I'm sure they'll take it. Slevin on the draw for the Seawolves, and Slevin wins it back to Kasha. Kasha send it across. Ronaldo lost it. And here comes Syracuse again. That's offsides. Chasing on the forecheck comes Ronaldo against Hatchet and gobbled up.
And no extra credit.
Parker. Face off back inside the Syracuse zone. 3:36 to go.
Shots on goal, pretty tight still. 37 for Syracuse, 34 for the Seawolves.
I think right now they want to rotate two lines. They want to rotate that first and second line. Belcher on the backhander, gobbled up by Parker.
A great glove save. You feel good about that one after having two go off his glove earlier in the game.
All right, face off to the left to Parker again. This time Syracuse wins the draw. And picked up off in the neutral zone by Kasha, who backhanded all the way in.
Hey, you notice Stony Brook actually sending people in the middle there to try to break up those neutral zone plays there now.
They just can't get trapped, that's all.
There's another turnover.
Quickie pinches, but it gets past him, and backing him up was O'Brien.
Syracuse going to try to get a change here, try to go back to the drawing board a little bit.
Oh, there's a breakaway for Belcher, walking in! He scores! Whoa, what a pass from Riccardi! Nick Belcher, exclamation point. Maybe. Seawolves back up with a 2-goal lead.
We'll take a look at this one again.
This is a great pass, great look by Riccardi. Watch this look. He's got Belcher, and look at the placement of the pass, where he's going, not where he's been. And he makes this move right here. Bink! Bank. And the Seawolves recapture a 2-goal lead with 2:45 to go in the third period. Now they can breathe a little easier, but they still need to maintain a good defensive posture here. That shot was deflected right on goal, and Parker gobbled it up, so we got a face-off inside the Syracuse zone. Folks, these two teams go back at it again tomorrow. And puck drops at 3:30 tomorrow afternoon. Seawolves will be back on the road again next weekend. And they'll be at the University of Rhode Island on the 22nd and 23rd of February. And then back here again for the final home games of the season against University of Las Vegas. So the team is ranked number 11th in the country. So they'll be here in March 1st, March 2nd and 3rd, I think it is, that weekend. Oh, nice move here. That's Hayward, so you know he's going to grab some attention. Shadow back up.
Good block there.
Back up the Hatchet. And Hayward could not handle the pass. Got an empty net on the other end. So the Seawolves are just trying to get possession of that puck and maybe hoist one down. Oh, going to the net. Oh, over the top.
Over the top.
And gobbled up by Keating. What a play.
Keating there, popping off a little bit.
Yeah, you know, Keating he's had a strong night, man. I'd say Syracuse has put a lot of pressure on him tonight. He's had to make some nice saves. And he came up big a couple of times. The score could have been going the other way.
Yes, indeed, and that's the 39th shot on goal for Syracuse tonight.
Yep. No line change for the Seawolves as the net came off the mooring. So it's good to see Chuck Wren is back out there, Trev.
Yes, indeed. I'm glad that he probably just got shaken up, maybe lost his, got the wind knocked out of him. It was a very, very strong hit. Clean, but strong hit.
Yeah, and they both hit hard. And I think the Syracuse player who was stationary was able to absorb most of that hit. Oh, shot just wide. Well, we got a slash here, so I guess Haywood is going off. That's not a good play by Haywood.
He's going to get the cheer from the Seawolves bench.
I mean, that's not a good play, unfortunately. I mean, he's your top scorer. You need to have him on the ice.
Well, that's just frustration.
Yep.
And that might be it for this one.
Yep, down to the last 1:24 to go, and a power play for the Seawolves.
I believe this is their fourth.
Yeah. And they won't be able to pull their goaltender, so unfortunately.
Well, unless they get the puck down deep.
Yeah. Back to the point. This is.
Stony Brook is smart. They're just going to play keep away here.
Hickey gave it across to Kasha with the big blast. Kasha, that's his first one of the night. Good keep by Kasha. Now it's out. One-on-one Francis and on Hickey. Hickey controls it. Sends it across. Ronaldo had it and then lost it. Back to Hickey.
Empty net for Syracuse here.
Back out to the neutral zone. Picked up by the Seawolves. Who's going to take it? And Ronaldo just backhands it out. Under a minute to go. Belger could get a hat trick here if he. Oh, and he does! Belger sinks it into the empty net, gets the hat trick. And he's exuberant in his celebration.
Should I give it to him?
All
if
right.
somebody else threw a hat, I would.
Seawolves able to add another goal on the empty netter and erase the power play. Another power play goal, actually, for them as well. So
yes, indeed.
That's 3 on the power play tonight for the Seawolves. Even though that was a cheap one, but still, it's a power play goal. So now we've got Belger, Ronaldo, actually Yoon, Ronaldo, and Slevin out there. And Seawolves are going to walk away with a 6-3 victory. I may have spoke too soon. Good save by Parker there. Down to 25 seconds to go. And folks, again, we'll be back here tomorrow at 3:30. Now that there's no more football, been able to maybe multitask and have the game on while you're doing something else. But the Seawolves will try to see if they can take 2 from the Syracuse Orange. Tomorrow will be a tough game. I'm almost guaranteed it'll be a very, very tough game. Tonight was tough. Tomorrow will be tougher. Keating sends it back, but that's it, folks.
Keating's trying to get cute at the end here, but it doesn't matter because the Seawolves will walk away today, doubling up on the Orange, 6-3.
Shots on goal for the game. The Orange had 39 and the Seawolves had 38. And I think the player of the game tonight for the Seawolves has to be Keating. I think he kept the game, kept the Seawolves in the game, didn't let up, got hurt at the end there and came back and continued to finish the game. I think Belger had a good game. I think Riccardi had a good game. And it was good to see Bohm back. It's good to see Yoon playing up in the forward position. And tomorrow, when Murphy comes back into the lineup, we'll see what the coach plans to do with Yoon. We'll see how that fourth line may look. So, as these guys will shake hands, and Syracuse will go get themselves a nice meal and get some sleep. The Seawolves will be back here tomorrow, and they'll do it again before they hit the road against University of Rhode Island, which is always going to be an interesting game because that's a good team to face as well. All right, they all shaking hands in the middle of the ice. A lot of these guys, some of these guys know each other. Of course, they played in other leagues together. The Seawolves salute the fans. And off they go. And folks, I hope you enjoyed the game. I hope you watched it and liked it. We definitely had a good time calling it, Trev, right?
Oh, man, they're definitely a bit of a hairy game at points, but the Seawolves pull through. Syracuse played a solid game at times. With a couple of mistakes that they clean up, this game is not 6-3.
Right.
This game could be heading overtime, and we could have been repeating what we had back up in Syracuse.
Yeah. All right, folks, so on behalf of Trevor and me, we hope you enjoyed the show, hope you enjoyed the game, and we'll be back to do it again tomorrow. So have a good evening, and so long from Seawolves Hockey Live.